Viața tot mai scumpă și costul în creștere pentru energie stârnesc îngrijorare în Marea Britanie. Oamenii încep să protesteze și să ceară guvernului măsuri de ajutor. Au fost deja câteva greve care au paralizat transportul în comun, iar problemele politice ale Partidului Conservator aflat la putere amână și mai mult găsirea de soluții. De la Londra transmite jurnalistul Euronews Vincent McKevney.
With Britain's Bank of England central bank declaring last week that the country would soon be entering a recession which would be as long but not as deep as that in 2008, and predicting that inflation, currently at around 10%, would rise as high as 13%, many across the United Kingdom are starting to feel the pinch. And so a number of trade unions and other anti-poverty groups are banding together to launch what is being called the Enough is Enough campaign. Now, this is a campaign to try to bring down inflation, but also to raise wages so that people aren't experiencing a real terms pay cut. We've seen this, of course, with industrial action playing out on Britain's railways, on the tube network here in London. Also recently, the telecommunication workers union going on strike as well. And the union which represents mail workers declared yesterday that it will be putting its members, over 100,000 of them, on strike for 4 days this month and next month. So there is a growing sense in the United Kingdom that things simply aren't working, that the government hasn't done enough to combat the cost of living, that people need help with energy bills. One think tank yesterday said that the average UK energy bill could be as much as £4,200 next year, a huge increase on what people are used to. And we're seeing this being played out heavily in the contest now to be the Prime Minister of this country. Rishi Sunak saying that people are going to need more handouts over the winter, but it is not the time to bring down taxes. Liz Truss, on the other hand, saying handouts. She's saying that that's a Labour type policy, that actually if you bring down taxes on day one, as she plans, that'll help people. Economists, though, pointing out that that is not going to direct towards the people who are most going to be in the pinch when it comes to the autumn time with this cost of living crisis and those energy fuel bills coming in. So Britain at the moment, business groups saying, for instance, that the Tory leadership contest is going to take too long. It is a full month, really, until it is done now, and we have a new Prime Minister in office. They're saying that's simply not enough time. Boris Johnson in Downing Street saying he won't make any fiscal decisions whilst he's in this position, waiting for a new successor. So there does seem to be a bit of a mood building across Britain, across business groups, across trade unions, across charity campaigners, that simply not enough is being done to tackle the cost of living, runaway inflation, and it could lead to a dangerous situation where people head out onto the streets in mass protest to try to make the government see, and the Conservative Party, which will still be in power, whoever wins that race, that more has to be done. Vincent McKevney, Euronews, London.